Welcome to USMLE Sarthi. We are committed to empowering IMGs. We're excited to guide you on your match journey. Don't forget to click subscribe and turn on notifications so you can get notified whenever we add new content. Also, follow us on Instagram and Twitter for the latest tips and tricks regarding everything USMLE. Now, let's dive into it.
Really drew me was the fact that you have the mentorship, the suggestions and feedback that come from this service. That was the biggest game changer for me because I went from having no interviews to at least getting, 6 interviews. Thank you so much, Mr. Kira, and the rest of the USMLE Sarthi team. For the people who are joining us today, I was in your shoes around this time last year. I had tried and applied in that cycle, had not matched, did not get any soap offers either. Now, before all this, about 6 months prior, I had seen Sarthi, I had reached out and they said, well, maybe we should reevaluate this in a few months' time. Okay, few months went and passed, and then I got the results that I had no interviews and no soap, invitations. So I said, okay, let me look into Sarthi because I see that they're having a lot of success with students being able to match. And especially for those students who are in not the best position. So I reached out to Mr. Kira and he said, okay, let's get you set up. Go take a look through the plan, see what you want to do. Now, so that everybody is clear, I went with the platinum plan. What really drew me was the fact that you have the mentorship, the suggestions and feedback that come from this service. That was the biggest game changer for me because I went from having no interviews to at least getting, 6 interviews. I was blessed with this season. Then I was able to, put my best foot forward, and the end result was that I matched. So I think that was probably the key was signing up, paying attention. They give you the recipe, you have to put it all together and make the dish. So that would be what I would say or lead with. So if anybody wants to ask any particular questions, you can go ahead and ask those.
So, Matthew, some of the major challenges that you faced in your journey and, some of those things, if you want to share, how you overcame.
Yeah, so the first and foremost, obviously, years out from graduation. Beyond 5 years from graduation, it's very hard for anyone to have their CV looked at. I was well beyond that 5 years. My YOG was at between 12 and 13 years. The next was that I had the red flags because I had low step scores, but also multiple attempts. So it's kind of like this is very much an uphill battle. What do you do? So this is where USMLE Sarthi made a very big difference because they tell you, okay, yeah, you have these red flags, you have these issues that are always going to come up. So how do we get past that? And that's where they're key to help you navigate in this process.
So just to be clear, you had an old YOG and you had multiple attempts, but with perseverance, you actually managed a match. This is fantastic.
Yes, absolutely. And I am so thrilled and excited. And I can tell that, there's going to be a lot of other people in this position that have also had great success. But it's because you have to put in the work and pay attention to what is being taught and said, especially with this program that USMLE Sarthi gives.
So people are asking, what is your specialty? Where, you don't have to name the hospital, but which specialty did you match it?
So I matched into family medicine. And from the beginning, that was the only specialty that I wanted. It's because I craved, certain aspects of family medicine, and I wanted to make sure that that's what I was going to do for the rest of my life.
Thank you, Matthew. Another question for you. Do you think home country residency is necessary for an old graduate? You don't have it.
So Not necessary, but I do see that it does help because you're not having a gap. So
Yes. So I think
I've met many others, yeah.
the challenge is how do you, even as an old graduate, continue the clinical experience? The gaps are a big red flag. So as long as you can continue clinical work, I think that will help a lot, correct?
Yes, that is correct. So in my situation in particular, once certain exams were cleared, I actually ended up working in clinical research at a very well-reputable institution. And through that research work, I was actually able to get my name on 4 or so publications that were in major medical journals. So that did help. Then the next one, of course, as everybody knows, you must have this. It is US clinical experience. And that is the hands-on US clinical experience. You need to be able to list, okay, I've been here, I've done this, I've worked with, such and such EMRs. Otherwise, people won't even look at you.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Matthew. Enjoy the match. This is a great achievement. And thank you again for coming here and sharing tips with the students. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that video provided valuable insights for your journey. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And check out our website for details on how we can guide you to a successful match.